Good day, everybody, and welcome to the first of three sessions for the introductory level or the essentials level of the expert training program. You'll see that on the website, there will be the Term 1 program, then an overview of the program, then an explanation of what the free content is, which is your Tuesday tutorials, which are offered on certain Tuesdays. And that's unstructured and just gives an ad hoc explanation of certain key medico-legal concepts. And then we've got the essentials, which is the first of the modules of the vocational training program. So the vocational training program consists of the essentials module, the intermediate module, and the advanced module. We are starting the essentials module this evening. And then just to go back to the information, the module information, that's today is the 5th of March. So we're starting with the program today. And I'm going to give you an introduction and overview this evening. It's not going to be a terribly long session, but I want to give you a good understanding of how this particular module, so the essentials module, fits into the program. And then I'm also going to give you some foresight as to what will happen at the intermediate and advanced levels when we get to those particular modules. I will do a separate video, which will come out in the next few days, on exactly what the benefits of the entire vocational training program are and exactly what that encompasses and what you will get from the vocational training program. I am not aware of anything like this in South Africa. I'm not aware of anything like this, to be honest with you, anywhere in the world. I believe that this is a world first, and I believe that this is going to become the gold standard for dealing with expert evidence in this country and in other countries as well. We are developing plans in that regard, and we will advise accordingly within the next few months as to what plans we have going forward. But for now, let's just start with where we are. Today, overview and introduction, and then next Thursday, the 12th of March, we will review contents from the 5th to the 12th of March 2026. And then on similar approach, on the 19th of March, we will review content from the 13th to the 19th of March 2026. And what should be apparent to you from that is that there will be content released as from tomorrow. So today's the overview. As from tomorrow, there will be content released on a daily basis, which we will then recap on next Thursday, the 12th. And so we'll follow the same approach. There will be content released on a daily basis after that. And we will then recap on the 19th of March 2026. Now, what is that content going to be? We can have a look at some of the introductory comments about this program, and in particular about this module. And as I foreshadowed, this module provides a step-by-step guide for expert witnesses and those dealing with expert witnesses. So it's for experts and for legal representatives as well, and indeed also for mediators if they want to be up to speed with dealing with expert witnesses. From receiving instructions to testifying at trial and everything in between. So the idea is to have the complete journey from receiving instructions right to the end of the trial process. The emphasis is on an introduction to the relevant concepts and principles and the practical reality of being an expert witness and what to say, what to do, and how to do it. So what we are doing with the vocational training program in a nutshell is that we are taking a lot of the work that we did on the previous intermediate and advanced training courses that we ran late 2025 and February 2026. And we are now consolidating that information, and we are going to expand the information by including a lot more practical work. So there are going to be a lot more exercises, there will be workshops, and there'll be a practical application of that knowledge. So if you are somebody who's done the intermediate and or the advanced training, that will stand you in very good stead on the vocational training program. It'll allow you to review that information, really helps to go over that information again in itself. But in addition to that, that information is now going to be applied in a very practical way. And I think that you will have a decided, you'll already start ahead of the game, let's put it that way. Through your previous training. For those that haven't done that training, that is absolutely not an issue, because we are going to go through all of those principles which we set out from the essentials course all the way through to intermediate and then on to advanced. But as we say, we emphasize knowing what to say, what to do and how to do it. So there's a theoretical component and a practical component, and we try to get the balance right between the two. And then if we have a look at lesson 1, which is the first lesson in module 1, this lesson or session will provide an introduction to, it shouldn't be 6, should be 60 key concepts. We'll make an amendment to that. And when you look at the program, you'll see that it'll actually be amended. In fact, I wonder whether I didn't make that amendment. Let's just quickly check. All right, I thought I'd made that update, but I hadn't. So let me just quickly do that now. Fuck's sakes, man. shouldn't be. Austin. Chair, are you putting that information onto separate documentation, or is it getting linked onto the directory? Because I've asked people to correct and to check, and I've had quite a bit of feedback, but not, I've asked them to check again today, and nobody's got back to me. So what I'm saying is I can do those changes, but I can't do them now. I'm busy recording for this introductory course. So if it's linked, then it's fine. But if you're going to copy and put information onto sort of a static document, then we'd better do something about it. Okay, shit. Just fucking backwards. Hey, fuck you, man. Come on. Mm. It's going to be good, don't worry. Yeah, I've got so much work. I've got a lot of work to do. Cool. Get this out. Get this out. Bloody good, I promise. Really, really good. Actually. Pages. Hmm. Bakulamış. Okay.